all the rescue services performed absolutely to the very peak of their ability. And everyone is delighted with what they've done and can't thank them enough. I think the speed with which they worked and the foresight of the doctors in taking out many, many medicaments and liquids that they needed to the ship to treat the people from the rig before they got back into hospital saved several people and saved them from worse injuries, even worse than they have. The patients, and I'm sure Dr. Hammond would agree, I thought the morale of the patients today was remarkable. I've been at the intensive care unit, and what amazes me is how quickly they seem to be improving. I can't say getting better, but they're all saying that they feel much better than yesterday. And I think a lot of that is due to the rescue services, because the doctors told me that the moment they heard, they took all the various liquids, medicaments, everything they could possibly need, and they got out to the ship, and they were able to give those on the spot, and they thought that that was enormously helpful, so they didn't have to wait until they got back to hospital, but a lot of the medical attention was given there.
Has it been very shocking for you, what you've seen today?
I think this whole explosion, it really was very deeply shocking. It was the magnitude of what happened and the numbers of lives that have been lost. Their concentration on Aberdeen, because I gathered about a third of them live in Aberdeen, about another third live fairly close by, and the others are dispersed. Most of the relatives, of course, are here and are a great comfort to those. As you know, we have announced that there is to be a major public inquiry, and also there will be a technical inquiry carried out by the Department of Energy. The moment we find any technical things that need correction, that will be put into operation immediately. Otherwise, the results of the technical inquiry will go and be dealt with in the big public inquiry. There's just one other thing that I would like to say to you. The Lord Provost of Aberdeen, as you know, has opened a disaster fund as a token of how strongly I think everyone feels. We in the government felt that we should contribute £1 million to the disaster fund to get it off to a good start, and because we feel that the people have suffered so much that they don't want to have shortage of money added to their other problems. I'm sure they'll be very well looked after by the Occidental Company. When you get a disaster like this, everyone pulls together and tries to enfold those who need comfort, and there are a lot of relatives there with the patients, but of course there are a number of others saying, please, have you seen my dad? Did you see my father? And obviously we'll need to do a lot of comforting and looking after those families, not just this week, but for a very long time.
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
Thank you.